Okay. Is this live? Do we have quality options? I mean, just checking it before, it seems like there are some quality options again, I think. But again, just awaiting confirmation from somebody else. We have quality options. Okay, in that case I shall start this stream. And good evening to Dave for Daving. And I don't know if Depop's still here. How are you all doing tonight? And welcome to the third day of playtesting stream action. Third day in a row, I should say. Sorry. Hello, Alper. How are you doing as well? So, sorry for it being a bit later tonight, but today is my longer day at work, and I was a bit late getting back, so if I do streams on Wednesdays, it will usually be a little bit later sometimes than other days of the week. But, you know, I come to the territory of working an extra hour and a half every Wednesday. Anyway, let's get straight into it. So we will begin with this one by Solus. With Storming at Midnight. And this was posted on October the 15th. And it states, thank you for the 25 bits and the host word, Misfit. Hope you're having a good evening as well. Hi there, Doomworld folks. Just finished a big map. Wanted to expand a bit since my two previous maps were kind of small. I need some testing to make sure you can't cross the outer walls or get softlocked anywhere. Not sure if I went too far with the health balance, so it's an important issue too. Hope you don't come across any bug. Have fun. And the map apparently has 503 monsters and 12 secrets. It is a Doom 2 Map 1 replacement with GZ Doom testing. It does use Doom Builder and Slate 3. Apparently they started with Ultimate Doom Builder, but technical difficulties made them switch back to Doom Builder. They do have a custom music by Jimmy from Plutonia 2 with Plutopia. They do use a custom sky from Mex Boxer Skies. Only ultra violence, free look is optional, and no jumping and crouching. Alright. So I guess we can turn off the free look again. And I guess in terms of compatibility, we can keep it at the default from last time. So let's hop straight in. So yeah, there are indeed 503 monsters and 12 secrets. Oh, hello, Suitepee. The Slaughter God has appeared. If you say so. Depop. If you say so. Yep, there are boxes. And other textures as well. And this map does look quite big. For some reason you've grown fond of the brown or tan textures. Well, I guess when used in a subtle manner, you know. I wonder if what's the point of that? That trail, you'd have thought it'd have led somewhere, but maybe it's just a path you take if you fall off, I guess. Oh well. Whatever. Quite the room for like 20-ish enemies. Little shit. It looks a tiny bit weird at the top, but it does kind of work. Yeah. Definitely. The news just broke that Maradona died, yeah. I heard that in the news when I got home tonight. Can I? Nope. Oh, we can't. Oh, right. I thought I was way into this area anyway. Never mind me. Seems alright so far. Do 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 do. Oh my. What a rather odd it seems to say something on that next to that switch, but I have no idea what it says. But yeah, considering how Mr. Maradona had whiffed his wife, I'm surprised he hadn't died a long time earlier, considering his drug abuse. Interesting idea for an ambush, I guess. By the way, can you make difficulty settings via... Uh-oh. Look at all this sneaky shit, trying to teleport some pinkies behind me to box me in. Yeah, I never really had, you know, I know Maradona was a good player, but I didn't really have that much respect for him, to be honest. He wasn't really one of the footballing heroes, but for a different generation, I guess he was seen as like the Messi of his day, I guess. Hey convicts, how's it going? And yeah, tan and brown textures when used well can really be quite decorative. doesn't always have to be the fancy textures that steal the show. It can be the use of a normally overlooked texture that's sometimes used in the right way that can still, you know, be impressive. I'm doing alright. I can finally say I had a decent day at work today, this week. Unfortunately, it was a longer day, so that's why the stream has only started a fifth quarter of an hour ago. That's how it's gonna be on Wednesdays for a bit. You were fucking hit by the arachnotron. Go attack that. Or something. And I'll see what else is around here. Oh shit, there's two of them. So which one are you infighting? Go get him. Go on. No. Go fight. Or something. I believe in you. That is, I believe you need to perish very quickly. Stupid jerk. Surprised I was able to get out that easily. A little bit. Although I think I also got quite lucky there. Apparently so, Dave. They said the previous two maps were smaller entries. So this is a foray into making a larger map. Why is there a... Oh, I see. Okay, wasn't expecting a cyber demon to just fly out of the gate like that. Just a nice, casual cyber demon that just shows up. As you do. Uh-oh. Ha! Never had a worry. I'm going to waste a BFG on that. Boy. Scale of all this. Stuff, I guess. I don't really have what to say about this at the moment. Seems to have just a very rather nice big out. Well, not quite, no. This doesn't have the same feel as that map by the H. Jordan map from last night at the conclusion. Well, it's got, for one thing, it does seem a bit less linear to some extent. But for another thing, while this is not challenging at the moment, it's got some oomph to it. Like he's trying to do things, rear teleports, interesting positions of enemies, a little bit. There's stuff happening here. You fucking what? Sorry, Hey, flight guy, how's it going? Didn't even notice the switch there because it was. Okay, Piss off, Kako. Somehow managing to get by despite not having much armor. Yeah, it feels like they put thought into every little bit of space on this level, that's for sure. And yeah, this is the area we were in before. They're making the use of the space all right, squeezing in as many little fights and nooks and crannies as they can get. It's one of these kind of maps where fucking wire. Like, you can see everything at the beginning of the level, like, and it's all that not solid line texture on this map type, you know. I don't know if that's just a mapping thing for this map style in GZ Doom or whatever, but you always get these maps where you can just see everything at once from the beginning. Like, is there any, like, because of this kind of colored wall usually represents that the level can be adjusted or lowered or whatever in some way. But I always see in maps like this where you just see everything at the beginning usually. You can see how the map's going to play out. So instead of gradually exploring the map, you just sort of go through it. Like, I guess that's why people create these kind of maps sometimes, so that there's that, so you have the, that element to it or whatever. Alright, see you in 20 to 40 minutes, Stabby. If time is on your side, your map might be played tonight. I'm not exactly sure there was a super obvious clue for that one, but I just figured it was something that looked like it was a important spot, so off I went. But is there any particular reason why some maps do this, where you just see everything at the beginning like this? Is it just part of this, I guess I'm sort of asking a somewhat technical question here about why there are maps that look like this, where you just see everything. Like, is it just this mapping type, or does this happen if I switch it up? I just can't tell whether it's just my mapping choice of visuals, or whether this would work on all the different types, like classic Doom type, etc. I've seen quite many maps of this over the years, and it just occurs to me to ask as to why this is done sometimes. Uh-oh. Oh, this is bad. I need to get lucky here. maybe could have... But I think I'll be alright. Oh, those are all shootable. Vanilla Doom would struggle, but booming upwards is fine. Fucking hell. Every single chick's getting connected. Kinda need some health actually. If we are up to continue here. Yeah, I really did need that. Pizza and Doom and Champions League. Oh, wait a minute, those aren't enemies. Those look like friendly marines. Or at the very least a different type of enemy that are just hiding behind a wall for some reason. Another Untitled word. Yeah, I'm actually going to be playing one of your other Untitled words that you linked me. Shit, can't get in. I'm guessing Bayern can get to confirm the Champions League lasts to 16 tonight, and or whatever. No, I've not played the one you sent me. I'm adding it to my current playtesting stuff, although it's not anticipated to be on tonight's schedule. I might save that for a bit of white relief after, well, you'll see. I do love my playtesting stuff, however, computer! However, there is a playtest. There is a mapper in the current block that, well, let's just say I'm feeling a little scared about tackling, but they deserve some playtest, I suppose. Doom cute, yes, it's a Doom cute computer, that's right. Absolutely. Oh, did City win? Don't really care. Okay. Oh, yeah. Well, wasn't that just nice? Why don't you get friggin' chain gunning at me? What kind of respect is that? Buddy. Oh, why did I do that? Whatever. Let's just move on. What? Okay then. Bye. Holy shit, a cyber. Actually, no, that was pretty bad. Have fun when you're fighting. Is there gonna be some infighting? Oh, God's sake, really? Damn it, I was hoping the cyber would do a bit more infighting than this. Nah, fuck this, I'm restarting. best to deal with the Mr. Cyber Demon. That hits one of them at least. Yeah, it's alright, Cyber. I don't expect you to do... Oh, okay. Never mind. Yeah, this is gonna take too long if I wait. Let's speed this up a bit without taking damage. Preferably. Oh no, of course, now he figures out he can fire across the fucking room. BFG or SSG? I didn't want to waste the plasma on him, honestly. I just didn't want to waste it. Dock gates. Well, that's one way to spell out what you need to do. Spell it out. Where does this open? Oh, the dock gate. Now I know what it does. Thank you. I will go back to the dock gate now. I will do that immediately. We will see. You don't want to... Oh, hi, Dan Manoob. How's it going? You didn't really say hi. Well, now you have. Hello. I think I'm going the wrong way here. Yes. Yes, I am. I'm going the wrong way. I'm continuing to go the wrong way. I need to go to the yellow door. Here we go. On board! All aboard! All aboard the SS, whatever this is. Okay then. Jesus. Talk about big surprises of a kind. Please stop that. Steady on. And all aboard the SS Clusterfuck indeed. I don't seem to have particularly improved my lot here. Maybe some kind infighting can occur to help reduce my stress levels. You're very partial to the classic yellow light, but also like the grannish background. I've grown used to this type of map, and I haven't really changed it in years. Okay, bye. Keko, I'll see you eventually. No! You fucking serious? Oh, for fuck's sake. There we go. I almost get the feeling we're building a nice little cage around ourselves. I could really use a secret like that one. Just a slightly in and out the way switch. I think that would be nice. Oh. I actually thought this was the exit, but no, it is merely a gap of which a ship came in, I guess. I'm not sure how I feel about this open gap just being here like this, to be honest. I guess it's from a storytelling perspective, it makes sense, but it looks a bit odd to me. Like there should have been something there to fill that gap, partially at least. Yeah, it just feels like there's just, oh, the wall's just gone there. I mean, I get it, but it doesn't quite feel right visually, at the least. But well, that was Storming at Midnight by Solus. What did we all think of that one? From someone who isn't just going to cite the same thing every time. Rubbish. That's an interesting map, but maybe a little too open. Beautiful. I felt that map was decent enough. It felt a lot more interesting while being a map that took, what, 48 minutes? About the same length as that cage map yesterday. But that felt a little more interesting throughout. I think there were some nice little details. There were attempts made to up the ante a bit, and one or two of them half worked. There was some variety to the monsters' positions as well. The texturing was just fine, nothing special I suppose, but it worked. You want to be able to climb over barricades of Resident Evil. You never like there being an invisible wall that looks like you could walk outside the map. It just feels weird. You should always have some kind of reason, even if it's just a lame pile of sticks, for a reason why you just can't go outside the map. Unless you're going for a void effect, it just feels a bit odd every time you go to an invisible gap. It feels like what it is, an invisible wall. I hate that shit in RPGs and other single-player games where you have invisible walls. Never mind, this is about it as well. Oh, it's just another boat. Some of the textures seem a bit random to me, but nothing too bad. Coordinated text choices. If only for the frame rate issues. Yeah, I thought that. I tried to check out the wall in the first place. I thought that was the exit. Or could have been. And I was just too busy trying to kill everything. But at least they were doing some interesting gameplay stuff. And they did have monsters in different areas, different heights, different positions. attempts to make things a bit more challenging in spots, different kinds of approach. It wasn't just a linear cascade of monsters followed by more monsters in a series of well-made but ultimately bland fights. At least it was engaging the player with some different kinds of fight, if you will. Because that's all I can really say. From a gameplay perspective, it was fine. So that's that. So I could have. So I really am getting tired. You know, I was actually tempted not to stream tonight, but I decided I would plug on a bit. But I probably won't be doing. I need to actually get to sleep early for once. I'm actually not committing to that at the moment. So, you know, yeah. Alright, now this next one is an interesting little offering. I'm not so sure if you can call it a playtest as such, but it is an interesting little thing regardless. Which I will... Oh, sorry. Which I will play, I guess. Yeah, I'm just gonna call it that. And thanks to the 25 bits, Misfit, much appreciated. Be warned, Control Tower is a marathon of a level, about 50 minutes and a few diversions, and then there are a few puzzles. Okay. Well, Robos was the one who uploaded it. Go to bed. No. But I guess that's a point. Should we really call this Robos' or Robos' dad? Nah, I think we should call it Robos because this is the they all uploaded it or whatever. Well, I guess no, it's also very technically not him, so okay, we're gonna change it to that, I guess. So this is Robos' dad. Although Robos puts I was going through my Windows XP computer to transfer some Zelda Classic files. I opened an old floppy disk that had an old version of Word 95. I wanted to complete my collection of different Word versions, and inside I found a 1994 WAD. Obviously, I got interested in seeing what was that, and apparently it's my dad's old WAD from May 1994. There are only 3 levels, 4 if you count the You Win level. There's a silly one about getting back your backpack from the Barons of Hell, Top Keck. The text file and the last map's message are in French, but feel free to use Google Translate if you need to. It basically only says that the Baron stole your backpack and you need to get it back, and thank you, hero, respectively. So it's nothing impressive, but still interesting. Also, when I asked him, he simply let his friends borrow the floppy to get the WAD. There was also a BMP drawing in there, so I assume they used the floppy to transfer things between them. So yeah, here's the WAD for yourself. And then they did a YouTube video about it. Plot: get backpack back. Thanks for the 4 bits. The length is something you could use feedback. You could shorten it, but it wouldn't make it too boring. I don't know. It all depends, Stabby, on whether you can maintain the player's interest in a longer map. That is the main thing that any long map struggles to achieve as it gets longer and longer and longer. Do you feel that it can engage the player for a longer period? You have to do more things, you have to have more variety, more fights, more interesting things happening. Because it's very easy to make a map that lasts an hour, but doesn't really do much. You know? Which is why my map that I'm working on myself, I am making sure it is short. Because, well, partly because of time constraints, but also because I prefer shorter maps usually. And I like, you know, long maps I would usually usually require more skillful hands. The platformer game each year is a really chose that difficulty level. I guess for tonight you can call me Tired P. So this is a thing I've said a few times in the last year or so. People discovering older WODs from the 90s. Not always from the dad, but there was also about one who did one at the college, I remember. Someone who did a bomb based on the college or uni. So, yeah, I guess it's a thing, you know, now that we're in 2020 and stuff. People are finding old WODs that were made like in the 90s when Doom was the hot shit, you know, and it's kind of like an interesting time capsule, I guess, as to what things were like back then. You know, it's hard to remember there was a time when, I guess this is the first Ultimate Doom one I'm playing in GD Doom version 4.5. But yeah, it's hard to remember there was a time when Doom was the Call of Duty or Fortnite of its day, you know. Is that door deliberately aligned to be not aligned like that? Like, it's misaligned, but it almost seems to be done in a way that is creative, if you will. Like, it almost looks like it could work. Almost. I guess. It would have been nice if Robot had also mentioned how old his dad was when he made this. I'm going to assume they were around university age or something. Use Doom Builder. I remember even back then it was, there was a very primitive Doom Builder. Very, very primitive, but it was there. I remember this because I remember on the TV show Bad Influence in the 90s that they showed off one such level editor as a feature. So there was very basic editors, and I seem to definitely recall around that time actually trying to find one. And for some reason I didn't succeed in acquiring an editor. Because I saw that, I thought, yes, I absolutely do want to make my own Doom levels. So in an alternate timeline, I discover the Doom editor. That's a misaligned thing on the floor, isn't it? Yeah, that is misaligned as fuck. I love it. A hom on the floor. Not misaligned, sorry. Yeah, DU. Yeah, I used to love Bad Influence. I used to tape every episode when it was out. I don't think I watched them all. I think I fell out of interest with it later on, like the last season, but I definitely watched the first few. It was a big deal back then. Video games were not popular once upon a time. Which is also a surprise that many kids won't realize. Video games were not popular. It took a while, you know. And stuff like Bad Influence kind of exposed it to a wider audience. This looks a bit better. Ben? Neb? Ben? I think it's saying Ben, is it? Or N38? Oh man. Can I get stuck in here? Oh no! I'm stuck! I'm trapped! Ah, no! You didn't account for a soft walk! Oh, Bozz's dad, hang your head in shame! Fucking... You are a disappointment! Pretty much convex, not helped by the fact that, well... You know, those were the main people who played them. Sort of. Back then. But you're absolutely right, it was a stigma, you know. Like, only nerds play video games. Only kids play Nintendo and all that shit. Because you only had PC nerds because gaming on the PC and hell, having a PC in the first place in some cases was considered high tech. Not like nowadays when PCs are everywhere. Having an actual computer was a big deal. Having the internet and a dial-up was a big deal for a while. What, no ambush for that? Not even these pillars warring? And just an easy blue key? I'm disappointed. That being said, I'd imagine doing all this, just that room with the Ben would have been harder to do back then, wouldn't it? Yeah. Well, this is level 2. I don't really have a lot to say. This is less of a playtest and more of a just let's talk nostalgia of 1994. I don't expect these maps to be massively endeavored or something. They're just a fun little thing that happened. That being said, I have played other stuff that's similar to this. I have done a bit more, but whoa. Oh, these are the barons that we have to get the backpack from. Uh-oh. Oh. God, this is, that was close. I would have been eating something there if I'd been killed. There it is! There's the backpack! I mean, with the lack of space and weapons, that is a somewhat tense fight with two barons, admittingly. Hey, Hazard. Yeah, that was it. There was the 3D preview. Jeez, can you imagine not having a 3D preview unless you, like, actually play... Well, I guess you just actually played the level a bazillion times. It would have been like, what does this look like? Guess I'll have to hop into the game and zip over to that part of the level 1,000 times to make sure it works. Yeah, this is 94 mapping where people do basic stuff. Merci! Oh wow, he edited the alignment so that the things have like a shape to them. Huh. That's kind of interesting. Deliberately warping the alignment a bit so that it looks like a different texture. Strange thing with the door, really. Mercy. Heads? Herds? Herds. Mercy herds. Oh, heroes. Mercy, thanks heroes, you did it. Well done. Wow. And this would have been like an exciting thing in the Ben's Friends Day. You know, they'd be like, oh man, this is awesome. We got our own little Doom level. Let's play it on our floppy disks. Yeah, this is just an end map. We got his backpack back. There's something so simple and wholesome. At least he didn't know how to do door tracks right. Yeah, good point. He did. Okay, well, that was that by Robloz. What did we all think of that from 1994? Man, that'd have been a cool, like, people sharing Doom maps as a big deal. You know, the same way nowadays I suppose people share YouTube videos or something. You know. Man, I kind of wish I had been old enough to appreciate Doom when it first came out. Like, it kind of makes me wish I was about 8 years older, so I would have been about 10 or something when this came, like, just cognizant enough to appreciate Doom at the time when it came out, you know. I think that would have been really cool to discover the Doom community at the beginning of it, instead of like 20 fucking years later or something. But hey, you know. Hey, messed up 966, how's it going? Yeah, even for 94, I'd say first map. Yeah, there's bad stuff from 94, but it was still cool as a time capsule. My 6-year-old son made this! Yeah. I remember my first foray into Doom 2 was because a friend gave us Doom 2 with some modified sounds. The teleport sound was the one from Star Trek and the BFG fire sound. So it was just crazy. Like, because Doom was so accessible and everyone could modify it from the word go, there was just so many different things. And that doesn't happen nowadays, does it? Like, if there's any creativity in a game, it's usually very tightly controlled, isn't it? You know, you can't release your own maps because the source code isn't being released. You can't create your own skins and textures because they want to release DLC. You know, no wonder Doom was a big hit. A lot of people to do whatever it was a big hit, and it was a big hit, and everyone was able to do what they wanted to do with it. You know, whereas like Fortnite, you can't really customize anything in Fortnite at all. You can't you can buy or acquire cosmetics, but you can't create your own and then play it with the cosmetics. Okay, shut up, Depop. Super Mario Maker, yeah, great, but Super Mario Maker is only on one console. You know, and you have to buy one console. You know, RPG Maker is niche. And also RPG Maker was decade plus ago. But yeah, I'm aware of the RPG Maker. I'm talking about more like a I guess Super Mario Maker fine, but that's only if you buy a Switch. You know, I'm thinking like a mass appeal. It doesn't happen very often these days. Do they? They have a map maker in Fortnite now that people like? And okay, don't mention Minecraft. I guess there's Minecraft, I guess. But I mean games that aren't, like, supposed to be creative sandboxes. Then, you know, like, if a game is designed to have a lot of, you know, like a Minecraft sort of thing, of course, that stuff happens. I mean, like, this is an FPS game that has that sort of open-endedness. You know? Now it costs like $200. Oh yeah, RPG Maker has so many versions. Hard copy was expensive for Rockstar, so all companies are willing to risk allowing mods. Well, I guess that's part of it, but I think it's also just because, you know, if people release their own content, then, you know, you won't be able to sell them your own. Then that's probably it, you know. If you, like, released a game and ain't gave people access to the source code, you would not be able to charge people for extra stuff because they just make it themselves. It's like when Valve, with Counter-Strike, asked server owners to stop using plugins that allowed for custom skins because they were about to release a cosmetic crate system, you know. You can't get people invested into that kind of stuff if they can create it themselves, you know. It's just a change of thing. People aren't allowed to be creative. But you can pretend to be creative, but you control the creativity. Whereas when Doom came out, you know, it's just a shame there aren't games nowadays that aren't Minecraft clones, or Minecraft-esque, or open world survival bullshit, that have this sort of let people into the source code and let them tweak. But I guess we need more John Carmacks. Anyway, sorry, this has gone off way off tangent. The bottom line is this was a map from 1994 that was made for fun, and as such, I just wanted to play it for fun, honestly. There's not really much to comment on from a playtesting perspective, other than this provides a nice time capsule, so thanks for uploading it, though, it was. This was... And also, I did like those textures that were misaligned on purpose, but actually looked kind of neat. Also, thanks for the soft lock. Yeah. Thanks for the soft lock. Indeed. Oh, I guess I don't have to put a time for this one because the mapper is in the chat. Ooh, the mapper is here. And the mapper will be getting very nervous now. Possibly. As we approach. Something they've talked about for a little while. And now it is finally time. Alright then, flag guy. Have fun. Map 11. I'm using version 201. I assume that is the latest version. For this one. Okay, good. I'm going to feel the same way next month when I release my map publicly and I have watched every single... Well... And then I watch other people play it, I should say. That will be a fun experience, watching people play test it, especially if it's on a stream. I get to be the mapper looking in. Boy, that'll be a fun experience. They're like, please like my map. I think, though, the pinnacle of that would be if, like, Townsman played it on stream. And it'd be like, oh boy, this will be fun. I don't think that will happen. I'll be happy if I just get a few YouTube videos of people playing it or whatever. Anyway, I digress. This is Control Tower by Stabby, which clearly states what map it is. Map 11. A control tower, high above the ground, 3,040 units in radius, wrapped entirely in a self-raising staircase of 63 steps rising 512 units high. The entire level is contained within the boundaries of the stairs. 4 times in total you need to circle the tower, 4 times you need to enter. This is the final line of defense between you and the switch controlling the fire shield, trapping the human ships on Earth. Is it meant to be paused? Yeah, it's meant to be paused. I've come off of it. The map is about 40 to 50 minutes long and it's a relatively straight shot. There are no puzzles to speak of, no hunts for keys or hidden switches. There's one timing puzzle, 2 if you count one of the secrets. This map is pretty much just pure combat. The design of the map is an inverse hub. Rather than starting in the middle and branching outwards from the hub is on the outside and the branches go inwards. The map is playable from a pistol start, but it's designed for continuous play in mind. What? What? Why would you say that? It's one map. That's a bit of an odd thing to say when it's a map 11. This means that the pistol start is going to be somewhat difficult. There will be a lot of enemies to cut through. Why would you comment that? I understand if it's like 2 maps, but this is 1. People are just going to skip to it. It's a bit of an odd comment to make. Be warned, due to the nature of traversing the maps, managing health resources will be important. So players who decide to pick up that medkit at 98% health might find this map tough. And bunch of changelogs. GZ Doom, not tested with any mods. Free look is highly recommended. Jumping and crouching not allowed. 1 map, minimum completion. Partially heliform tech based, no new textures. Difficulty is about as hard as Plutonium 1 on Ultraviolence. Map difficulties are implemented, but you can't be a good judge of them since I play on Ultraviolence and of course know the map. Alright, I see. I will set the compatibility to default then. And we will enable the mouse look. Right, here we go. D running. Go Lost. So here we are. Control tower. 700 enemies. By Stabby. Wow, we're introduced to a fairly high degree of verticality already, it seems. That's a cool skyscraper of sorts. Yeah, definitely. That? Oh, we have invisible walls, so you can't fall off. Would a guardrail not have been a thing here? Or just allowing the player to fall off? Maybe? Yeah. Oh, there are enemies over here. Maybe I should kill them. Get off the wrecked building, you fucks. Yeah, that's what you get. Well, I just think it would be better if there was... You could just have a little tiny rail around the edge and make it impassable. It just feels a bit weird seeing it like this. I mean, it can work with this, but it just feels a bit odd visually. Oh, okay, well. What are you doing? Hey, you can... it's kind of corpse on top of it. Oh, I think we got a big surprise coming up, possibly. We will have to see. Go on, Shane Gunner. Rip and tear. Oh. Well, I'm guessing this is where we go back. And... Oh, I see. Okay. So this is really going to be around a circular tower. Interesting. I don't know why I didn't press that right off the bat, but hey, you know. Yeah, I guess that would fuck the rail, wouldn't it? Well, okay then. I guess that's just a visual thing that will just have to be accepted. This does happen sometimes in Doom. As long as there is sometimes a technical reason for it, then I'm sure people won't care so much. After all, this is a game that already requires us to use our imaginations quite a bit anyway, in some graphical spots. So, fair enough. I want the verticality of these skyscrapers buildings. Reminds me of Hellbound going down a bit. And several of those kind of maps where it's based in skyscraper clouds or something. Or whatever. Oh my god, there's so many. Get out of the way. Well, yeah. I mean, it just means death. But. Oh. I shouldn't be interfering then when I'm trying to kill those imps, which I don't think I can reach. Oh, the geckos can't go and fly over either, so they're just going to be kind of in the way a little bit. Yeah, I changed my mind. Just with the range difference, you're probably not going to hit them for a while, and I'd rather just do it myself. Besides, I have free look. I can do that. What is the box count? Oh no! It's locked me off. Hey, Tourniquet. You could put Vivek's exploding actors there for a quick instant death. I honestly don't mind the fact that you can't fall off this thing. At least once it's consistent, it's not a problem. It's just something you have to get used to. Consistency is important, as in many facets of life, and as long as it's like you're always gonna, as long as you make sure that there's always an invisible or an impassable barrier, I guess, whatever. Unless you change the design of the map, I guess that's just the visual sacrifice you'll have to make. Also, why am I picking up items when I have two? How the hell do I have 200, 200? Oh, that's why. All these power-ups are giving a lot of bonuses. Get out of the way! Get out of the way! Wow, there we are. Ugh. Goddamn snipers. It looks like we've done a lap. Oh, we've done an entire lap of the building. Would you look at that? Whee. Wait, there's enemies down there, but why would I go... Would I, do I need to fall back down this way? Or do I just go back this way? No, this is where I came in on. This isn't a way of doing that. I think it's either I go down this way or I go back the long way round. The thing is, you can only go one way around the loops. Ah. Yeah, I see. Yeah, I have to go down this... Oh, no. I have to drop down. That's no good. Well, it makes flyers a bit easier to deal with this limited... It's not like I'm going to fly off into the middle of the abyss and not come back for a while. Oh. Well, I'm sure we will manage, hopefully. Time to run off the ledge. Oh wait, no, actually that is a different elevator to the one that I came in on, but it's still not going to work. Yeah, I could see why you would not want to add that, to be honest, because I mean, you'd have to set a pretty tight sort of map limit. Yeah, you could put some block lines, I guess, but... Oh, that's not good. This side now has a bit more substantial enemies in it. Not just the squishy shit from before. Shut up, you. Also, did more of that open up this time on the second pass? I don't seem to recall being able to see the rest of the building. Oh, that's kind of neat. So it's not just you just going around and seeing it, it's more the building is opening up. That's kind of cool. As a gameplay thing, you know. It makes going around the loop more interesting because it's not like the loop itself is actually changing its shape any, but the surrounding monster difficulty is. we have a switch? Okay then, I guess we'll have to be a little more careful inside there. Inside the extremely dark tower. I can barely see inside this. Jesus. Was I supposed to have done something else with this one? That opens up. Oh. I can't tell what's going on though, because everything is so fucking dark. Oh, there we go. Took some doing. Oh, no, no, more beds, no. No, it ain't gonna. Gee, we go from kind of an opposite sort of thing, from a sort of open space outside the tower, going inside. Now it's claustrophobic, tight, and very bit more challenging. What the No. Are you fucking kidding me? Depop, it's your favorites. Yeah, contrast is good for keeping interest. If the... Oh. It's a secret? Not a secret? Wait. I thought this was a secret. I didn't realize that was the mandatory progression. Oh yeah, this is default settings. Corpses actually block revenue projectiles. Lucky me! I'm gonna take the Zerk because I'm probably gonna come back into this. So, you chose to make the progression behind a fake wall. In an area that looks like a... You know... I guess you assume players are just going to always go... You know, that feels more like a secret to me. Having it... Like, you have a secret plasma gun here. Nice. But why is there a fake wall here? What is the purpose of having the fake wall be for both the secret and the mandatory progression? I don't get why you would do that at all. You do it for that is really something you do for the secret. I mean, it's not annoying, but that's why I didn't save, because I thought, oh, I found a secret or something. And then it's like, nah, we're just gonna carry on with the level. Also, I'm not picking up my armor because I'm still on Mega Armor Protection, so I'm going to use the remaining 54% I have left of it. Yeah, secrets can have enemies too, but not many come with a walk. Not always with a walk-in. Also, I swear I just jumped up somehow. Yeah, like I jumped up the wall or something. Oh, yeah. There's our explanation. Thin stairs. I don't know. Oh, that kind of slowly blends in, actually. I like that. No! That is fucking enough, mate. Yay! All the good stuff. There was a light switch in the one area. Hey, Avuzi Plays. How you doing? Well, you certainly made use of the tight space in this quadrant of the level. I guess we'll be doing that 3 more times to finish. Thanks for the follow, by the way, Avuzi Plays. Yeah, I won't afford so. Thank you, Kako. Get out the fucking block way. I really like losing my goddamn health so quickly after getting it back to 100. Alright, well they're doing whatever that is. Oh, why did I pick up the med kits? Okay, never mind, there's more in here, we're fine. Not that we can access it anymore for a bit. But that's fine, You said we had to do around here 4 times anyway, so... We'll save those for later. Something. I mean, hell, maybe this is even the exit elevator. It was like a jump scare. Certainly is. So I like the gameplay idea you've got going here, Stabby. It's certainly a distinctive gimmick. Very hard to reuse areas effectively. You don't often see it being done very well or for very long. Certainly not 4 times around a circular building like this. Oh, you are kidding me! No, 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 no. Oh god, no. Not the worst thing you could put at distance. Fuck no. Thank god there's only 2 of them. Very, very grand for there's only 2 of them. Yeah, I think that's a wise decision, honestly. Players either going to ignore them or they're just going to be too... I mean, There's only 2 of them, so... But still, it's like, the PTSD of seeing a Rev sniper, you know? Is that a secret up there? Or just decoration, I guess. Ah. Whoa. Let's make you start messing around. Is it night over there? Yeah, it's like nearly 9:30 in the evening, Abuzi. But yeah, thanks for the follow earlier today, by the way. You... Much appreciated. With that follow, I am only 168 follows away from playing Sunder. I thought I'd just try and roughly figure that out. Oh boy, room 2. Okay, here we go for the second bit. With auto-saving again. Ah, this sucks. I'm gonna have to forced pickup. Oh crap. Alright, Stabby. I'll probably still be on your map when you get back, I think. Ah! My spot. Quickly makes 100. Stop it, D-Pop. You're not making 168 accounts. I'm not falling for that again. I know you're gonna put one near me this time. Now I'm really gonna have the plasma gun. Yeah. Oh no! No! Leave me alone! Again! Oh god, I am not dead. Hey, thanks for the follow, Pluviux. Pluvieux. Another follower for Sunder. T-Pop, is that you? Let me kill you in peace, you bully. Your second account. Depop, I will be starting on map 15, not 17. My pledge would be to beat at least one map. I might just beat map 15 and be done with it. I will have to see, when we cross that bridge, I will see how it goes. I do not intend to complete the entirety of Sunder. It is just that I would return to playing it and beat at least one map. And although that doesn't sound like a lot, keep in mind that Insane Gazebo's new maps are described as much longer and much harder than Sunder, which I already found highly difficult. So one map could take me a long time. Shit, I can't really, well I could, but a bit inefficient to do so at this point. Hey, cause I'm French. No, this is Stabby's wallet. Stabby has been hyping for the last week or so in the stream. This is just cacos and more cacos and more cacos and even more Oh, we're done. I think. Oh, some much needed mega armor. Well, that's a nice reward for all that. I think this go. Oh no. What? What? Not again. No, stop. What? Oh. No, I don't want any more cacos. Had enough. Stop. I'd laugh hard in the next room at cacos. What I was trying to say was, I think the room with its cacos, the length is just about right, I feel. I don't need to pick up any more berserks. I feel that the length is just right. Like, if it got on a little any longer than that, I think it would have been starting to feel a bit tedious, but I think it just about hits the sweet spot for length. So yeah, it works. Hey, Market, thanks for the host. And welcome to, wow, 40 minutes. And we are just over the halfway point. Fuck, someone keeps dealing with those bloody chain gunners. Or whatever it is. Go. Fuck. Can you get out of the way so I can kill the chain? Okay, he's dead. Yay. Got it. Well, I'm just going to declare this a bit early. This is going to be the last one of the nights, which then leaves 4 for tomorrow. Oh boy. And oh boy, am I in for an interesting ride tomorrow with the choices. Let's just say, as I said earlier, there's a particular mapper I'm a little nervous about playing their stuff off. That is one the current playtesting block. But okay, we've made it around the tower a third time. I guess, yeah. The next time we come up here, we will have a red key, and that will be the end of the level. Cool. Well, I guess I'll just pretty much tell you who it is, so that maybe they have a bit of an awareness of who it's going to be. Although, again, this will also largely depend on how the other... I don't think the other two maps are very long, to be honest, but this person's is. It's an Alfredo map set. It was earmarked for playtesting a while ago, so... yeah. And it's 7 maps as well, so it's not a short Alfredo map set, it's quite a lengthy endeavor. So, just when I thought I might be free from Alfredo for a bit, because apparently because that's a new thing, you know, being free of Alfredo, for his newly earned reputation. And flung back into the fray again. So that'll get you all excited for tomorrow's playtest hopeful conclusion. I get to play an Alfredo map set and I get to... well, things may happen. But to be honest with you, I think this will be the last time I will be picking Alfredo for the sake of it being a newer mapper, if you will. Because as it's been established, Alfredo is, in my eyes now, quite established as a mapper. So, not that doesn't mean he won't be picked, but in these things I usually tend to prefer names I don't recognize. Usually. Oh no, I'm seeing a lot of different doors and things and things. And it's dark. That was a full Baron. Fucking hell. I'll take that armor. I made a map where all you do is run on monsters head on and get God mode infinite BSG. Does that count? It sounds very simple to me, Dan. Oh, great. I didn't even know that Spectre was there. I just decided to take a chance there was something waiting for me. I wonder where I need to go. The helpful arrow points upwards. Oh, it's not a skull indicator. It means that's where the key is located. Up. Oh, nice. Okay. With texture being used like that, an interesting choice there. Autosave, darkness. Bad feeling coming in play again. It's gotten very spooky. Oh no, I hear a vial. Oh, how did I miss that fucking... Get out! Out, 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 out. Is any here queue of the wads right now? Queue of the wads. Oh my god, we have all the keys. We're in the final thing and there's still 100 plus enemies remaining. There's a big finale coming up, I think. Oh, a list of the order. Well, after this, there's 4 left on my current to-do list. I am hoping to wrap this step up on tomorrow night, maybe. I think Man with a Gun wanted to submit something. I don't know if they're still interested in doing that or not, but if they want to submit an entry since they did it during the stream, they are welcome to do so. Wait. Oh, okay. That's fine. Oh, this is a horrible situation to be in. With fucking a vial who's coming down the steps like that. Need to kill this vial quickly. Never mind, all good. With plenty of assistance from the background of enemies. Sounds good, Tova. Okay, they got him. I was a bit worried my shots were not hitting that arachnotron at the distance there. Wait. Right. Could also test this. Quite decent. What is this? What? Good evening, morning. A 9 level. Oh, a 9 level pack for Doom 1. That sounds pretty good. Maybe I shall add that. Yeah, I think I'll add that. I like the sound of it. Guess I might not be finishing Thursday then. Well, that's fine. It's not actually a problem for me because if I was to... Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Another one. This is a bit more of a problem though. Get out, get out, get out, get out, get out. Get the fuck out. Why are there things in here with me? Big problem here. I think the vial is dead now. Fucking hell. Okay, we are... Luckily we saved those supplies. Very handy, considering. I don't really appreciate this Kako being here. Please. Please be gone. Approaching the hour mark, and we are now finally at the red door. Do we want to go for a sweep? I thought Heretic won't be a thing before Christmas anyways. I'm not sure when I'll play Heretic. I am contemplating, but by this no means guarantees anything. I might consider playing it, but it all depends on if I can get my map out, which is still my main priority, and quite frankly, with time ticking away, I might just start doing mapping streams back to back to get it done, so I have it out. There's a few factors to decide that. It will also depend on whether or not I am going to go down to visit my sister over the Christmas period, which will take several days off the time, especially if I want to get this done by the end of the year, which I do. So there's a good chance I'll probably just start doing a lot of mapping streams just to get it done over the line, and then it's there. To be honest with you, depending on and thanks for the follow, Tola the Triada. To be honest with you, depending on how long it takes me to complete the next segment of my map when it's all done, I might be nearly finished with my map as is. Maybe. Oh my. It's this! Extremely high quality discs. Would you? Jesus. Spiders are dead. That does help. Oh, geez, that was a bit scary. I don't really want to stay still for too long. Okay. Nice. Yay! 3-1 win. Depop is very happy. Thunder gets nearer and nearer. I need 2 more sessions, if not 3. Well, I'll have to see how my map plays out after I complete my 3rd sort of area. I haven't completed it yet. I still have to do a room to the right, and I still have to do the big monster reveal trap, and I still have to do the initial bit of the room. So the 3rd area is actually quite got a bit going to it. But as I said, the idea of my map is it's only going to be 5 to 10 minutes long. It's not going to be lengthy. So, you know, I don't want it to go on for too long. Alright. A nice enough disc style finale there. I don't think we're done yet either. Oh. What? Wait, what? What? I didn't realize I was going to release all of them at the same time. Did not see that coming. All 4 at the same time off 1. Well, it certainly works as a very unpleasant surprise, shall we say. Alright, we'll just open the doors one by one. No, fuck you, I'll hang them all open. It seems to be something I need to be wary of. You're not just doing little odd things. You are throwing a few curveballs here and there when needed. Oh man, I wish the cyber would attack all these cacos. Or do anything, really. He's just kind of... he's just kind of there. Oh, now he attacks. Whoa. I don't even know if I pressed the switch to activate the next step of that staircase with this guy on it. No, I didn't hit the switches because the first thing that happened was an arch valve popped out of one. The second thing that happened was the entire level became a threat again. Now we can go up and deal with Mr. Stabby. Whether or not that'll be a good idea, this will be a ridiculous two-shot. I can pull it off. I fell off. Oh, I had him in a good cycle there. Well, now we'll have to redo it. Oh, jeez, he just wants to fire as soon as I round the corner. Ugh. Lousy knockback. Whoa. Oh, fuck it. Fine. Do is the standard way. There, shoo. Shoo, shoo, shoo. Your 2-year-old who never sits still is watching the stream. At last I found my audience. Toddlers. Indeed, neither DFG or Plasma for Blow are good up. No, I didn't. I don't think I did. Me in this room somewhere. No. Give it to. Oh, for fuck's sake. God damn it. Can you? Yeah, green torch. Yay, I did it. Mismatched torches and misaligned edges are my favorite. Cool secret. Hey, why doing not me getting up. Stop making 2-year-olds make Twitch accounts so they can get sundered. But still, that does make me sort of proud. I am able to captivate the attention of a toddler. After all that, I get killed anyway. The rule is... Ugh. Wow, an hour and 10 minutes. Oh god, you've not heard of Thunder? It's a go to bed. Misfit, I'm not that old, man. I'm only 35, for God's sake. Need that sweet, sweet Thunder. Ha! I'm younger than you! I guess. You're ancient. You're ancient misfit. Oh, Sunder. Is there a link for Sunder? Oh, jeez. I guess we can give you a link if you want. Yeah, here. That would be your, what you're looking for. So what's the goal for Sunder? Donate all followers. It's a 2,000 follower special a 2,000 follower special because I'm French. For 1,000 followers, I played No End in Sight and used a webcam for the first time on this channel, which I then went on to use a webcam all the time. And I was trying to think of an idea for 2,000 followers, and well, Insane Gazebo came back, started making new maps. People kept asking me to play some of them, so I thought, okay, if I get to 2,000 followers, I will attempt one Sunder map. And now I can play the Factory Queen. You have won! Your victory over the tower has enabled humankind to evacuate Earth and escape the nightmare. And then you get to play a John Carmack level. That is your reward. If I donate, does it come up on stream? Think it does. I've not actually received a PayPal donation directly on stream for ages. Although that's for good reason. There's not really been a need for it. I think maybe at the start of the year when I was doing that donation drive for Kinikos that was successful. I've not actually had a PayPal donation for most of the year. Not that I'm complaining or anything, it's just an observation. But yeah, Sunder was basically a really hard WOD that I played a few years ago. I quit out of it, went back to it, finished it. It was fucking a ride. I mean, Sunder is really, really unpleasant in some places. And, well, thank you for the $1. Oh, hi, sweet. This is Misfit. Okay, it still works. Well, now we know that. Thank you for the $1. I still do have a little bit of money in the PayPal account, but I'm not going to transfer it to anything until I get like 100 or whatever. I mean, to be honest, most people... I mean, that is an option, by the way, in case anyone doesn't know. If you don't want to use bits or subs, I do have a PayPal account. But, again, it's entirely optional. You are free to watch the stream for free and, you know, enjoy yourselves. So, yeah, basically, Sunday was hard. Beat it, and then it came back. And then everyone wants me to play it. And the new maps in Sunder are even harder because Insane Gazebo has had 10 years of watching and seeing harder map sets come out since Sunder came out a decade ago. And now things are even harder. And what's worse is that Insane Gazebo is using OTEX now. So basically he can't run out of visual ideas anymore. So he could probably make Sunder into like a 219 map set somehow with the OTEX range. If Insane Gazebo wanted to do that, of course. But we'll see. Okay, so your reason for the death exit is because you want map 12 to be played clean. Alright. So that was Stabby's control tower. What did we all think of that? Wow. That's a lot. And thank you very much for the $20.08. Much love from one Lancashirian to another. Oh yeah, I forgot you live in the Northwest like myself. Well, thanks very much. I really appreciate that. I will have to check my PayPal account at the end of this stream with that, but thank you very much. You might need a different animation or sound for PayPal donations so people don't assume it's a sub. Oh yeah, maybe I should do that. I probably didn't bother because PayPal donations were rare. still are really, but you have a point. I probably should do something a little different. I'll look into that. If only there was a revenant with a money bag or something. Like a revenant with a cash sign or something, or holding some money. That would be a good one, possibly. I'll have to look into that. I'm sure I could find some good revenant emotes or gifts to use for that. Yeah, that is because I think that's what Streamlabs and Twitch use by default. It is dollars, but don't worry, it will be converted into pounds, so it will be £15 in the end after a very small cut. But yeah, I think in general when things pop up on Streamlabs or Twitch, it's always in dollars, but I will receive it as pounds, or I can convert it to pounds or whatever. Tax evasion? No, not really. No, I'm not making it a donation goal for Sunder. I'm not doing stuff like that anymore. I did that with actually, fuck you. I did that with Sunder the last time. You remember? I didn't want to play Sunder anymore, and I made it a goal to play it again, and it was met. And then I played it again. That's why I went back. No, I want it to be followers specifically. Okay, let's just stop talking about Sunder for a second. I want to talk about Stabby's map. Stabby's here. What did you all think of Stabby's map? We'll get back to the Sunder thing in a minute. I thought that map was pretty decent overall, Stabby. You did well to make a very simple, it would have been very easy to make going around a circular tower 4 times very boring, and that wasn't the case. You had some, definitely some tasty fights in there, and you made good use of all the space. And for the hour that it took me, it wouldn't feel boring at all. You like the final fight. Yeah, I think I'm just impressed with the usage of space, really. You had all that space spare, and you made all the big tower, and you used every inch of the space within the tower to make it look, and I think I like the inside parts more than the outsides. Well, the outside part was essentially a giant circle and a cross. But yeah, decent stuff overall, Stabby. It was definitely worth playing. And if anyone else wants to play that map, here it is. For one last wink. Just needs lots more boxes. Lots more boxes, huh? Okay. So yeah, good stuff. But yeah, I'm not doing donation targets for things like that again. I sort of said I wouldn't do that anymore for something like that. It had to be I reiterate. It had to be something positive. Like something I actually want to play, and that that would be what I would do it for. So like with Doom Eternal, for instance, when the pre-order was arranged, I would do it for stuff like that if I wanted to. Like say it might be used for something, for example, like in the future, say like, I don't know, I decide I want to buy a new console. It might be like, okay, do you want to see some PS5 or Nintendo Switch or whatever, or some new game or some VR or whatever? Maybe I would do it for something like that and see if people are interested or not. It would not be for something that I would perhaps want to at least, if not outright avoid, at least sort of not jump at the bit to play, but you know, I can say with complete honesty, I would not be exactly thrilled to be revisiting Sunder if I ever hit 2,000 followers, but I'm willing to use it as an incentive. And I'm willing to try at least one of his maps and see how it goes. Yeah, exactly, because I did that in the past, Dan the Noob, you know. I did that with Eternal Doom, which didn't actually turn out too bad, actually, considering. And I did that with Sunder, and it just feels wrong somehow to, like, do it as a punishment, because then, you know, I can't really sort of back out of it, because I'm like, well, remember, people donated actual money towards it, so it has to be something I actually want to play. No, I have not actually played Speed of Doom. Speed of Doom has been on my very, very, very long-term to-do list, actually. I have wanted to play that for a few years, for some reason. Because, you know, I heard it's an interesting WOD. Difficult, absolutely, but an interesting WOD nonetheless. You know, I've said that in the same vein as I said I'd like to play Community Chest Series someday, and at least I got that done this year, which was great. So I might play that at some point. Don't know when. There's a lot of other things I want to play Doom-wise at the moment that isn't Speed of Doom, but someday I think I will get around to that one. But just don't hold your breath for a while, as this humble streamer is already quite busy and is going to be very busy next year. I could consider that. Tourniquet, definitely. It's very good at the enemy's level is the start of the next, at least visually. Oh, it's got continuity. Yeah, I'm aware that Speed of Doom is supposed to be pretty good, but we'll see. Anyway, that's gonna be the end of tonight's playtesting stream. Guess what's going to happen tomorrow night? I'm gonna do more playtesting for a 4th night in a row. I don't think I've ever playtested 4 nights in a row with these things. I know I've done 2 nights on occasion. This might not be the I may have done 3 in a row one other time, but I'm pretty sure this is the first time I'm doing 4 in a row. So, should be interesting tomorrow with the Alfredo map set and a few other names too. And of course the extra one that was added tonight, thanks to Tourniquet. So I will be continuing with more playtesting tomorrow night, and there will still be a mapping stream at some point in the weekend. In case any of you are wondering and I'm forgetting the mapping stuff, there will be a pure mapping stream this weekend at some point. So, yeah, and with that I will... Good night, everyone.